All right, we're here with Kentucky Wesleyan head basketball coach Happy Osborne. Coach, can you first talk about last week's wins over Cedarville and Oakland City?
I thought Cedarville, the first half, we played really good. We were up 21 at halftime. We worked on our zone a whole lot the second half, Daniel, and were able to maintain that 20-point margin. In Oakland City, I thought Oakland City played harder than we did. That was disappointing. The good news is we had a 17-point win, and I felt like C.J. Blackwell really shot the ball well both games. Basil DeBow again gave us a great lift off the bench. Kenja also shot the ball well there. The big key to our team is the continued improved play of Jermaine Morgan, and he's a guy that's going to be crucial in these two games against Central State and Trevecca this week. And we have a large challenge ahead of us. Central State's the only team that beat AB at AB last year. Friday night we play Trevecca, which is our only conference loss. So it's a big week here in the River City.
Can you first talk about Central State and really what your main focus is on that game?
Well, Central State's going to play a matchup zone and a 2-3 zone. They're going to press man-to-man and look to deny, and they're going to play a 2-2-1 half court and full court. So what we have to do is attack the pressure, and we need to get good shots on that. We need to get layups or dunks, and then at half court, we've got to be able to handle the matchup zone by moving the basketball, cutting, doing those types of things. What I don't want us to do is stand and put the ball on our hip and wonder what kind of defense they're in. It's important also that we really do the job on Trey Edwards, who's an excellent shooter. Gilmore, that started for them in the backcourt last year. That's two starters back. It's Smith inside. And then they have another young man named Brown that just is Kenneth Fareed for their team. He's athletic. He rebounds like crazy, and keeping him off the glass will be hugely important.
And then Friday, you got a huge rematch with Trevecca. Tough loss last time you played them down in Nashville. Really just, I guess, what is the expectations and how excited is your team getting to replay them back at home?
Well, first of all, our team is, we're all in on Central State. We've not talked about Trevecca. We start worrying about Trevecca, we'll be in trouble tomorrow night. And they, Trevecca's arguably the best offensive team in our league. Sanford is a really good player. Palm, Blade, Corlew, and off the bench, Walden, and then the big fella in the middle, Gambroni, has caused us problems. They're a team that's explosive. They shoot the ball really well. They're good off the dribble. Our whole deal against them is we've got to be good defensively. That's the main thing. They shot 59% against the second half at their place, guarding their down screens, guarding them off the ball screens, guarding their triangle moves, their X moves, the things they use to get the ball inside. That's really important. And being able to guard Sanford and Palm and Corlew and open court as well as Percy Blade, that's big. And obviously Walden. They have other kids off the bench, Elliott and Williams, that shoot the ball, just excellent. Both those guys are good shooters. Trevecca's arguably, they got 5 starters back. They're arguably, at the top of our league, and it should be a heck of a game.
Can you just talk a little bit more about Jermaine Morgan and also, I guess, Marcus Fudgens as well, being back and healthy, just how much of an impact they can have, especially against Trevecca?
Well, we need Jermaine. Jermaine is a huge key for our team. His rebounding, his physicality, and Marcus is the same way. Fudge is he's taking baby steps, getting back to where he needs to be. But if you said, Happy, who's the keys to your team? I think those two guys are big keys, along with Devin Langford being in attack mode. And all of us have to be in attack mode. This is something we work for, and we need to make this week count.
And lastly, C.J. Blackwell was named GMAC Player of the Week for the second time this year. Can you just talk about the way he's played and just how he's transformed his game?
Well, what he's done is put in the time. He's spent a lot of time in the gym. Dev and CJ, they also go to the wire and get up shots, and they're taking good care of themselves. And he's crucial when he's what he's got to do. He's got to focus on defense and rebounding. And when he does, the shot just seems to he just doesn't need to think. He needs to let it go. He's got a pretty shot, man. He's got a torch out there, and he knows he has a green light. And he's a guy, when he's on, he's phenomenal. When we need him to continue what he's doing. But all I want him to do is focus on defense and rebounding, continue to have fun, and just keep plugging. He's been a good leader for us. He's a co-captain. Couldn't be more proud of him.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time, and good luck with both teams this week.
Thank you.